Health, Beauty, Life, the show, was created to recognize and explore trends in celebrity, food, beauty and fashion, health and fitness, travel and lifestyle. Hosted by Patrick Dockery.
Hi everybody, today we're here with Carol LeBeau, one of my all-time favorite newscasters, believe it or not.
What a surprise, you're one of my all-time favorite hair product makers.
Wow. Hey, we got something going on already. You know?
I know, I love
I felt the connection right when I walked in here. And also we're here with one of our very good friends, Doug. Doug, the master hairdresser.
Thank you.
And we're down here in San Diego in Hillcrest at your lovely salon. And today, what are we going to be doing with Carol?
What we want to do is just work with the tone of Carol's hair like we always do. What's the best color to bring out the best pigment in her face and skin, and work with the eyes.
And those beautiful eyes.
The eyes, yep. And so we're going to add some red into that, which will enhance the green eyes and make them pop. And then we're going to get into a haircut where we take fine hair that has a lot of little idiosyncrasies that is what makes Carol unique, but at the same time we're going to enhance those and get the most out of it. The cowlicks in the front, the stacking of the hair to give her the most amount of lift and volume that we can get out of her hair, and the most options.
How exciting. Now, a little background on Carol is she's been a long-time local San Diego newscaster.
Absolutely.
You came out here from the Midwest.
Yep.
And you didn't go the traditional route with your hair, did you?
I did not. Actually, I started out in radio where hair, it didn't matter. And when I got a position and an opportunity in the Midwest to work in Peoria, Illinois as a newscaster, I had to deal with hair. And for the first time. And I was an athlete, a swimmer, you know, I never cared about those things. Experimented with perms and all kinds of nonsense. And finally, when I got out here and got this job, I met Doug, and he helped me understand that I don't have to try to have a hairdo that looks like everybody else on set. You know, I can't do that anchor bob thing with the sleek, smooth hair. It just won't work. But with Doug's help, he's literally saved my career and helped create a look that has worked for me, and it's uniquely mine, and I'm all right with it now.
And it's consistent as well. I mean, that's really important. I think, you know, you can look great, walk out of the salon, get your hair done, and then never look like that again.
Yeah.
And then everybody you see, you know, most of the time when you do get new clients, it's that initial time when they did walk out of the salon because their hair looks great.
Right. But your design was maintained, which means if you don't look good, we don't look good, but you did look good, which made him look great.
Right.
Well, and I make his job even harder because I swim regularly.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not willing to give it up. So he's had to work with me on that too.
Right, and those are all factors about making hair work for an individual instead of just trendy things that don't work the rest of the time after they walk out of the
You got to
salon.
consider lifestyle, you got to consider time involvement and all that, and what you're willing to put in as well.
Right.
So that's a key. That's a key to being a master hairdresser.
Right.
You're in good hands apparently here.
Apparently I am.
For quite a few years.
Gosh, almost 28, yeah.
Well, great. Good
Yeah.
long-term relationships with hairdressers are what we love. Well, we're going to be right back, and we're going to walk through this with Doug, and you're in great hands. Well,
hello,
Carol. You know, I am so happy that you came here and gave us the real Carol LeBeau, because I know you just went swimming and you even have goggle marks.
Oh, I didn't even think about it because I always have usually hide behind my bangs. And
Yeah.
there's a big goggle mark right across my forehead. I'm so sorry.
Well, anyways, you're in good hands. So, Doug, now you're going to start the color. You've already mixed the formula, and then you're just going to start in the center here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let's-
Well, actually, we have a little resistant area in the front, so we're going to do a little prep for that
Pre-pigment.
to make that pre-pigment that, and then we're going to go into the roots and cover the roots and get that undertone around the skin and close to the scalp, and then we're going to come with another tone on the outside to make the color pop. Because obviously,
Great. What's
yeah,
the processing time on this approximately?
about 40 minutes.
Great. So we're going to have 40 minutes of relaxation. I can show you some more videos.
Nap time.
Tell some
you
more
go.
stories.
We'll be right back. Thanks,
All right,
Doug.
you're welcome.
Wow, Carol. No more grays, and the color looks great.
Do you love it? I like that red peeking out.
Oh,
Yeah. So, Doug, you just did an overlay on that, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Now it's time to cut. You got to get your bangs back.
Please, we got to cover that goggle mark.
It's hanging in there today, isn't it?
You know, they're my security blanket bangs.
Yeah.
They really are.
Well, the color's great. So let's talk about the cut.
Okay, we got a fun little cut going. It's going to be a graduated shape where we're going to be putting this kind of elevation into the hair in the back, working into the crown where we get the most amount of lift because we need the lift for the facial features. And then from a styling perspective, Carol can brush everything up into the crown where we want the lift, and then she can move it forward or tuck it behind the ear, whatever suits her fancy, depending on what kind of look Carol wants at that point.
Sounds like you're in good hands. I'm going to leave you alone for a little while and let Doug do his magic.
I feel very confident.
Well, great. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Patrick.
So, Carol, you're in good hands there, obviously. We know that.
If I'd known you were coming, I'd have fixed my hair.
Oh, well, okay. We got that taken care of, you know, and your makeup too.
Okay.
So anyways, I mean, you've had a long history here in San Diego. What are some of like the high points of some of the stories you've covered that stick in your head?
Well, there's some big ones, Patrick. I can never answer that question without thinking of the McDonald's massacre down in San Ysidro.
Oh my God, that's right.
That guy just walked in there and started shooting up the place. 21 people dead, biggest mass killing in history, and it happened before a time when live reporting was well established. We did it then, but it happened right at 5 o'clock. I mean, it was literally when the 5 o'clock.
Where were you in that happened?
I was on set anchoring the news with Jack White. I was actually filling in for the primary female anchor.
Wow.
And she was out of town. And every time we went to the live reporter, you know, there were more people dead, and he's literally standing there with people's arms and legs in view, lying on the pavement. It was so surreal.
Right.
But there were a number of stories like that. I mean, stories that required extended coverage and that were so intense. The cult killings in Rancho Santa Fe. Of course, the brush fires in 2003 and 2007. We were on 24/7 because we were the only link that people had to where's the fire going next.
Yeah,
you know?
they didn't have the system well established, the warning system.
No, you would think of this as a sleepy little town where nothing happens, and it's really not true.
Right. What about some of the more fun things that you've got to do in your career?
Well, I was blessed. While I did have to cover some tough stories, my main beat for nearly 29 years was health and fitness and well-being, and that was a blast. I mean, everything from new technologies to medical breakthroughs to new exercise techniques, nutrition tips. I mean, we got mental health, dental health. I mean, we covered it all.
You think of the experiences in life that you've been, privileged to have that a lot of people never get to.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I landed aboard an aircraft carrier and got catapulted off for a story, and interviewed Oprah and a couple of first ladies. And
I mean, I was doing her hair in between takings before she got back for the nighttime show for what?
Yeah, sometimes I'd sneak over on my dinner break. And
Doug, can you make it stay? Because I gotta get good. I gotta get through till 11:30, and it's like, yep.
Just kept you looking good through the whole thing.
It's just not right this minute.
We're closer though. We're getting there.
Right, but what's going on with the cut?
Well, the cut's going on. It's we got the neckline short. Stone. We have no product in this whatsoever right now. It's just this is the texture of the IRS Protenize spray afterwards, which seals the color in. It's very important that first 24 hours. And just with a little bit of moisture, you can kind of see that I can make this hair pliable already.
Absolutely.
So now I'm going to put some spray gel in that just to get some root lift and a little bit of styling gel to give it a little bit more strength because we got to get this to hold.
Got some styling going on, then she's ready and off to makeup. You ready for that, Carol?
I am all ready.
Good. Wow, Wow, it looks like you guys are done. And whoa.
Finally.
Hot number. I love that color on you, by the way.
Well, thank you. And I got my bangs back.
Yes.
Yay.
Now we recognize you.
Yes.
This is the Carol I remember.
That's right.
The one I used to watch when I was a kid going, wow, she's hot.
Oh, you did not. Terrible.
Good, right?
Thank you, though. Yeah.
Well, let's spin you
Good
around
job.
so everybody can see you. Doug, great job. The
Thank
color turned out amazing. I just
pretty
love
color.
it here.
I love
How
it.
you feeling, Carol?
I feel good. I think my husband is in for a good evening.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Believe me, looking like that, he's in for a very good evening. Well, Doug, once again, another successful, beautiful job.
Thank you
It
so
wasn't
much.
a job, though, was it?
No, it's way more fun than
Oh, yes.
anybody should ever have.
Oh, you guys are full of
Thanks
it.
for being so amazing, Carol.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Patrick. I
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it. Great
Amazing
time.
woman
Great time.
here.
Love you, Doug.
All right.
Well, everybody, thanks for being here. And until next time, just remember to
Enjoy. I'm Carol LeBeau. Breaking news to report here from Mission Hills, top salon where Doug Yeagley has just made over. Carol LeBeau. Next.